And welcome back to Noon Edition, everyone. It's time now to speak with Julie Shellhammer. She is our local Allen County dog warden, and this time we have a very young little guy.
Yeah, probably about 10 weeks maybe. There was supposedly a box of puppies found alongside the road. There was 3. And they're very, very thin, very skinny little guys. But they're coming along nicely. We've got them wormed and waiting on the vaccines and waiting on the surgery. Obviously, they're too little and too skinny. Got to put some weight on them.
Yes, it's such a shame that people just say, here you go, and set them at the side of the road, and you don't even know how long it's going to take for someone to find them, if someone's going to find them.
Yeah, or
that is just heartbreaking.
Get out and get on the road and get killed.
Yes.
I mean, it's very sad that I know all the rescues and humane societies and us, everybody's pretty full. Which is why it's so important to spay and neuter your pet. But there's still, you have to be responsible. If you're going to have a pet, you need to be responsible. If it's going to have puppies, I know, I don't like kisses. Then you need to be responsible for those puppies. Find them good, loving homes. Find a rescue. Find somebody to help you. So right now, we're looking for, because they are so skinny and small, we're looking for a foster to adopt. So if somebody would be interested in this one, they can come out. And we do have, like I said, we have 3 of these. And they're all skinny, yeah. So if they're interested at all, they can come out and play with him and see how they get along with him and maybe foster him to adopt or just foster right now. We're just looking for a place to get him out of a shelter environment. Something
people need to probably think about, because the summer months are now here and we're seeing the temperature rise. We don't always stop and think when we're taking our dog for a walk, we're walking with shoes on and they have their feet right on that hot pavement. And we don't think about that.
We don't, and the pads of their feet can be burned very easily. So be sure to check them off and walk them in the grass, or make sure that you take your hand physically and touch it, the ground, the concrete, blacktop, whatever it may be, because it does heat up quite a bit more.
Absolutely.
And like you said, we have shoes on. They don't have any protection. So in cars, you know, people are taking their pets to the grocery. I'll just be a minute. There's no such thing in a grocery line.
No.
So even with the windows cracked a little bit, it can be 20 degrees hotter in the car within 10, 15 minutes. So it's very important to leave the pet at home unless you're going out, you know, for a little ride, going to the park, going to something where you can actually take the dog in with you, and then that makes the difference. But don't stop anywhere with your dog in the car.
And something else we've touched upon many a time here on Noon Edition is the fact that you still have your vouchers out there. So if someone wants to get a dog spayed or neutered, that's a big help financially to getting that done.
It's a $75 off voucher. It doesn't cover everything, but depending on what your vet charges, it can cover the majority of it. So make sure you get your pet spayed and neutered. Make them healthier, make them live longer just by spaying and neutering. And the running at large, it will cut down on the males out looking for females. It'll cut down on the running at large quite a bit as well. So utilize that. Get them spayed and neutered. If
someone's interested in this little guy,
come out and see us Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and we're going to be closed for the holiday for 4th of July. And that's another thing. Be sure to keep your pets safe during 4th of July. That's one of the biggest times when we have people looking for their dogs because they've taken them to the fireworks. They've not secured them properly, and then the big bangs and all that cracking, and the dogs get scared and they will run off. So
definitely not good for their hearing. No. All right. Thank you so much for your time, Julie. And we will be back with more right after this.